back to my channel. So today I am going on a grocery shopping tour. So we're here with a client trying to stay on a budget for some healthy food. This client in particular is trying to get more energy into her lifestyle, and we can tackle that through nutrition. And we're gonna try to stay within the budget about $100 to see if we can get her enough food to feed herself for a week and increase her energy. So I'm just putting on my mask, making sure we were responsible inside Stater Bros. We're gonna go investigate and see what's going on in there. I haven't been to Stater Brothers in a long time, so. Hey Sarah.
Hey Yvonne.
So, we're here today. What are we trying to figure out for your diet and shopping? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm an entrepreneur and I live on my own, but I'm a working woman. So I'm always trying to balance my energy, but right now I feel like whether it's the times or just my food choices, I have really low energy. So today my goal is to shop with energy levels and just vitamin-loaded food intentions.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see your little smile. This mask is cute, but let's see. Hey there. Okay. Okay. This is the main area we want to be, guys. Okie dokie.
Jet bags.
So this is cool to see at Trader Joe's. They actually do have a lot of package-free produce.
Stater Brothers.
Damn it. Stater Brothers. Actually very cool to see that they have a lot of package-free produce here, which is awesome. Okay, this is great, yeah. We're gonna stock up on some broccoli. We can make some broccoli rice out of that, broccoli tots. There's so many possibilities there. Are you familiar with tubers?
No.
These are rutabaga and turnips. So these are also a really good source of resistant starch. This is really great for gut health. And if we focus on gut health, we're also focusing on immunity, because that's something big that we're trying to tackle right now during COVID times. And energy, it all plays together. So we can get, if we want, let's get a turnip and play around with that. We can figure out a recipe for a turnip. And also it helps create more diversity in the gut to try new things and different types of vegetables. So in here, let's start with the leafy greens. I would go ahead and definitely grab some curly kale, as well as dandelion greens. Do you do some juicing or smoothies or anything like that?
I can.
This would be great in a smoothie or a juice.
And this is good for 1 week? Or too much for one person?
I think you can make 2 servings out of this. So 2 batches of smoothies would be great with those greens.
Okay.
And then, do you commonly use Swiss chard?
Never.
Okay, definitely pick up some Swiss chard.
For blending?
You can use those in sautés. You can make Swiss chard salads. You can do a lot of stuff with this, but I would definitely start out with sautés and salads.
Okay.
You can even put that in smoothies.
Sweet.
Great. Let's see what this green is. Oh, of course. Okay, this is probably one of the best things you can do for your diet in terms of fiber. Short chain fatty acids is fiber, and you're gonna get a lot of that from collard greens. So you can steam these, cut them up in strips, and put olive oil and sesame seeds on them and splashes of lemon, and it's such a good side. It's low calorie, it's alkaline, it's fibrous, so much energy, so good. And lots of great side dishes. So we want to get your diet to at least 75% vegetables on
Wow.
your plate. Yeah, definitely want to pack in some cucumbers for extra hydration. Those are really great for
This is
snacks.
from Home Alone, remember?
Yes, we love that. We love references.
He plays candlesticks on Kevin's head. Anyway.
Right. So there's so many different types of lettuces in the lettuce family. Asparagus, great for sides. Do you have any? You hate it? She hates it. Asparagus is really great. You can peel it and bake it, and it's just such a great addition to so many different types of dinners. Spinach? You like spinach? Oh! So you're only good with those greens.
Did with this bassinet of greens.
That's pretty smart. Oh, that's a really good selection. Yep.
If I ever eat any sweets, I think of this song that Lady Gaga sings in A Star Is Born. Why did you do that, do that, do that, do that?
Right. So apparently Sarah doesn't get any temptations by any Right. Doesn't get any temptations from these sugary foods and sweets and snacks, which is great. Because for me to have to kind of address people's taste buds and preferences for sugar and snacks, it can be hard sometimes to wean off of all of these goodies in your lifestyle. But sometimes you find a client who just has no interest. But we can always find some healthier options when we want to treat ourselves. So we went to the produce section. We got a lot of like alkaline leafy greens and fruits just to help Sarah kind of clean out and get on track with her energy. But she did let me know that she is very cognizant about food waste, buying too much, and having a small amount of space in her refrigerator. So this so far is already kind of pushing it for the amount of space she has in her refrigerator, because I know not all of us have a big, amazing 2-door silver refrigerator.
It has a white refrigerator. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna try to find healthy, frozen, pre-prepared food options for Sarah, since she has an extremely busy lifestyle and we're not in the kitchen too much, and she does not have a partner to cook with, and that's something I like to be very aware of with clients. I usually ask a client, do you have a partner or a spouse who can get in the kitchen with you and help make cooking a little bit more accessible, easier, and fun, so you can split up the labor. But since Sarah is on her own, we are going to find things that are as minimally packaged, minimally processed, but make her life a little bit more easy so she can just grab and go. But also finding foods that are still pretty fresh. Let's see what we find. Oh my gosh, you guys, she just found really good options. She got riced cauliflower, great. Oh my gosh, and riced cauliflower and sweet potato, which are awesome. So she got a cruciferous vegetable and a starch potato. So that is great. She didn't want to get sweet potatoes that were not frozen because those tend to go bad at her place pretty often. So we opted for the frozen version, which is awesome. And then cauliflower, that can pretty much go in anything. Do you like cauliflower?
I like it.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna put that in stir fries maybe?
Yep.
And do a lot of fun stuff with that. So for a little treat yourself moment, I recommended this brand. I think it's called Cauliflower, and they make a really good cauliflower pizza crust. So Sarah doesn't have that many, you don't have trouble digesting dairy, right?
It depends.
Depends.
Don't go to Cold Stone, regardless.
Let's check out the dairy content here. It doesn't look like it's actually too much. This is pretty good. I mean, yeah, there's some milk involved, but if you don't have a dairy sensitivity,
It's cool.
this pizza brand, probably not too bad. And cauliflower and low calorie, and you know, we can't be too restrictive, you guys. We can't be making smoothies all day long, okay? So Sarah asked me about this tilapia here. I just wanted to give some fun facts about tilapia. This one is farm raised, so when purchasing fish, we always want to make sure we try to get wild caught fish as much as possible. And tilapia is one of the dirtier fishes, so it has higher mercury content. So we want to focus on getting fish that meet the requirements of the SMASH low mercury fish. SMASH stands for salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, halibut. So when in doubt, shopping for fish, those fish are low mercury and have really high omega-3s and good nutrient content. So let's find a milk that's preferably a non-inflammatory milk. That would be hemp milk, flax milk, or coconut milk.
Coconut.
Almond milk would work as well, but we want to make sure we're making sustainable, eco-nutritious choices. And almonds, just the crops for almonds take up a lot of water and natural resources. So when in doubt and you're wondering about eco and sustainability efforts, try to go for possibly the coconut milk, the hemp, or the flaxseed milk. Soy milk, I wouldn't recommend to my clients specifically who deal with inflammatory issues because soy crops are notoriously GMO. This one looks like it doesn't have the non-GMO certification. And soy crops can create endocrine disruptors for females and just cause a lot of hormonal issues and all types of inflammation in the body. We didn't go too overboard with any meat products or anything. I think we didn't even get fish this time because she has some salmon at home, and Stater Brothers was leaning more towards farm-raised fish, and I think she was just, yeah, and a little overpriced, so she was probably better off just sticking to the salmon she already has at home. She already had eggs. There were a lot of considerable foods that she already had on hand, like beans, sourdough, and teas and all of that. So this is not an entire shopping trip on what I would try to promote if someone was trying to completely restock their kitchen. This is just for someone trying to stock up for a couple days.
We loaded up on greens, and I was asking Yvonne, how the heck am I supposed to ingest all of this and not let it go bad or wilty or stinky? And she said, you better blend those suckers.
So she can blend the greens, but at the same time, I let her know she could saute the collards, make salads out of the Swiss chard, blend the dandelion greens, make chips. Like, there's so many things you could do with greens, but that's always the first thing I like to incorporate for people, is as many greens as possible and different types of greens. So hopefully she has a fun time experimenting with new greens. And we stayed way under budget, literally half budget. So that was a very good success. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and stay tuned, because I will be posting 2 times a week, every Tuesday and Friday. And share if this video was of any value to whatsoever. Let me know in the comments. And visit my Instagram at Yvonne_Heavenly. Connect with me, let's chat, and where else can you find me? On my website, YvonneHeavenly.com. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.